Earth. The fragile third rock from the sun we call home. The quiet heartbeat of the cosmos. Scarred, scared, stubbornly alive. Cradling storms, seeds, and stories. It turns on in spite of us, not because of us.
Sitting almost smack dab in the middle of the third largest continent on our mighty little planet, the state of Indiana rests in a rather volatile part of the American Midwest. It's a convergence point where moist Gulf air, dry plains air, and northern chill meet for a not-so-casual game of atmospheric dodgeball. As a result, the people who call it home are no stranger to severe weather. But here's the truth that most people don't realize. Severe weather isn't just an inconvenience. It's a life changer, a community changer, a history maker. In the past decade alone, Indiana has seen billions in damage, dozens of lives lost, hundreds of families displaced, and countless moments where minutes, even seconds, could have made all the difference.
So you'd think, with all of our satellites, apps, and fancy green screen graphics, that we'd have it all figured out by now. But the reality is, meteorology is still in its teenage years. Smart, promising, kinda awkward, and prone to throwing tantrums when you least expect it.
Some of the most groundbreaking advances in meteorology have happened shockingly recently. It wasn't until 1971 that Dr. Tetsuya Fujita created the first scale to rate tornadoes, and the enhanced Fujita scale wasn't implemented until 2007. That's not even 20 years ago. And in 2025, despite all our progress, around 40% of tornadoes still strike with no warning at all. Why? Because we're relying on radar tech that's decades old. While the system has received upgrades like dual polarization somewhere around 2011 to 2013, the core technology and scanning method remain largely unchanged from the original design over 30 years ago. The current NextRad system scans storms in a slow, mechanical sweep, like a clunky weather CT scan, and often misses the critical low-level rotation where tornadoes are actually born. Add in hills, distance, the curve of the earth, the usual flying monkeys, and what we get is an incomplete, delayed image that could cost lives. In severe weather, those missing minutes matter. Luckily, thanks to the University of Oklahoma at Norman, the future is here. Enter Phased Array Radar.
Originally developed and used by the military, and now being adapted for meteorological use by the University of Oklahoma, this next-gen radar doesn't rotate, it thinks. With thousands of tiny, electronically steered antennas, it scans an entire storm in just 10 seconds instead of the 5 to 6 minutes NextRad took. That's like switching from dial-up to fiber optic. It captures sharper images, sees lower into storms, and can even link with other radars to create multi-angle views. Eventually, it may even work with AI to prioritize threats and adjust in real time. Bottom line, it's faster, smarter, and could be the key to saving lives when every second counts. But until phased array is proven in the field of meteorology, and likely after, storm chasers and trained weather spotters will be there to report in real time and keep people ahead of the storm.
Okay, listen. We know what some of y'all think when you hear the term storm chaser.
You picture some lunatic in a crazy tricked-out truck tank with a camera duct taped to the dashboard yelling, "We're going in," or standing on the running boards at gas stations, preaching to a gaggle of over-caffeinated munchkin-like sycophants. If you can feel it, chase it, while the smartphones roll and transmit to thousands of internet fans.
And listen, okay, yes, sometimes we do exactly that. but it's with scientific intent and very, very good snacks.
Jokes aside, true storm chasers, the ones not addicted to the Facebook likes or screaming for people to smash those like buttons and subscribe buttons on YouTube, are not just thrill seekers. We are field scientists, documentarians, educators, real-time data collectors. The good witches of civilian science and meteorology, just without the glitter.
We go where radar can't. We see what satellites don't. We're there on the ground level, watching the beauty of Mother Nature's darkest moments unfold and pulling back the curtain on one of the most dangerous forces in nature. Without storm chasers, we wouldn't have the footage that helped define tornado structure and behavior, the data that led to better warning systems, or the community reporting networks that fill in the gaps that radar leaves behind.
So next time you see one of us booking it down US 30, hot on the heels of a rotating wall cloud, or looking as windswept as Little Miss Dorothy Gale, just know, we're not off to see the wizard. We're chasing chaos. We're chasing answers. We would love to become a relic of scientific lore, but we are nowhere near seeing the day where we can hang up our hats. There's still far too much to be done.
Which brings us to the most important part of this entire conversation. You can have the fastest radar and the most vigilant group of scientists and storm chasers in the world, but if people, the public, don't know what to do with the information it gathers,
How to spot the signs before disaster strikes.
how to prepare,
How to respond.
how to survive.
And that is why tonight matters so deeply.
Because when we support institutions like Wonderlab, we're not just funding science exhibits and STEM education. We are creating a generation that understands their world, questions it, protects it, and maybe, just maybe, saves it.